So today I'm building a birdhouse for the back garden. You can vary the hole size, so certain birds will need certain size holes. And some birds actually need an open fronted box as well. So I think robins and a few others need an open fronted bird box so they can get their wings in. So what I'm going to do now is this is built off the RSPB's website, and I'm going to put the back on it. This is the spec straight off the website. So if you want to build this at home, you go on the internet, you find out the specs. It's pretty straightforward to build, maybe an hour project to do at home. I'm attaching the back to it now, and I've also created a bottom, so you can remove the bottom, and this can be cleaned out periodically. So as the birds nest there, they leave debris and stuff behind. Make sure there aren't any chicks in it when you clean it out. It's a great project to get involved with for the kids. It's something you guys can do, and then you're giving the little birds a nice home, and you know, who doesn't want a nice home to live in, you know? This is just some off-the-shelf pine, which is acceptable to build them in, but if you have oak or something a bit better knocking about, feel free to use that as well. If it's new tantalized timber, it's okay to use, but they don't recommend it. If you don't have that, if you have marine plywood as well, that's another good thing. It's gonna be outdoors, so it's gonna be susceptible to moisture. So you wanna make sure that if you use something like pine, that you paint it. And what I'm gonna be doing later is giving this a nice coat of paint, which is good. The birds need a fancy place to live, right? Show off a bit. So we're gonna paint it a nice color. I'm going with this blue, which I think will look great in the backyard. Nice pop of color in the trees. It protects the wood. It really brings the longevity into the wood, and it's something you should do if you have the time. It will just help it last longer outside. It seals it. You can create patterns on it. The birds don't mind, honestly. The birds are happy to have a place to live. They're really good for the garden. And we're creating this wildlife garden back here. And we really want to encourage the birds because they bring so much value to a garden. Just the sound of a bird chirping and just fluttering about the yard is just a beautiful thing. And I love watching them. You know, it's very therapeutic, very relaxing, good for your mental health. Joel, do you mind giving me a hand with the hanging of this bird box?
Yeah, no problem. Right there.
Right there?
Yeah, a tiny bit lower.
Yeah.
Somewhere there, yeah. So that's about 3 meters, isn't it? That's a great height for hitting quite a few species.
Okay.
Do you want me to try and get that top screw?
Joel, that would be great. I'm a bit vertically challenged here.
I've got a few
let
more inches
me
than you.
come on down, let you do it.
Lovely.
Perfect.